Hello, people. Welcome to the Hub Sport. It's your host, Admiral Drex, in the building. Just want to say, I know it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. I've been away for. I think since the back end of December, I've been away. My brother who's been helping me holding the fort down. Also, he was on vacation, so it's kind of. My apologies for the radio silence and all of that, but we are back. It's a new year, 2024. I hope you all are doing well. I'm just gonna say this year is gonna be beautiful. This year it's gonna be wonderful, and this year we would have so many supernatural and advantage this year. So position yourself, take do what you have to do to be your best this year, because opportunities are going to come and you want to be in the mix, or you want to be ready when opportunity actually finds you. It's very sad when opportunity comes your way and you are not prepared. It actually breaks the heart more than anything. So this year is going to be a good one. And what does that mean for sporting fans and all of that? This year it promises to be an interesting year. This year we have the AFCON that's going to be starting today. We still have the EPL, the second half of the EPL. We still have the second half of the Bundesliga, the Serie A, there's the tennis, the ATPs, and all of that, the US Open, and all of that. So this year it's a lot of sporting activity going to happen this year. So there's a lot of fun. So if you're a sport person like myself that actually look onto sports, so some kind of unwind and relax, just know that this year it's gonna be a better one. Okay, so we have I think there's the Euros coming up at the end of the season, and yeah, what else? What else? What else? What else? So it's gonna be fun, and we'll be here, as God willing, we'll be here to give you content. We'll be here to share with you how we feel. I'm not gonna be doing today. I'm not gonna be anchoring today myself. My brother's back from vacation. Funny enough, it was more like a coincidental thing. So he came back, I think, on the second and all of that. So he's been away, but he's here with us today at the studio. Today we're going to be looking at the games between Manchester United and Tottenham. I know on the thumbnail it says Tottenham is actually home, but it's just it was a misconception. I couldn't change it. Just leave it as it is. Okay. So yeah, we're going to be talking about United game between Tottenham that's coming up tomorrow. And also, guys, don't forget we will be doing the watch along for most, if not 90% of the Nigerian game, right? Because I'm a Nigerian. If as all of you know, I'm a Nigerian, so I'll be doing the watch along most of the games when time permits me and when my workload permits me. But I'll be here as much as I try to be here as much as I can to give you guys a watch along, to give you some content to actually go with you in all of that game, right? So I think I'll be doing, I don't know, I think I'll be doing the opening ceremony today. I think there's a game between I think it's the host playing, is the host. Let me just quickly pull that up for us to see. It's the host, Cote d'Ivoire, I believe. Playing, yep. Ivory Coast playing Guinea Bissau, and it's gonna be at I think kickoff is at 4 AST, which is like what, I think it's 4 AST, which should be 3 p.m. EST, and that should be, I don't know what time it is. I don't Let me quickly what time it might be. It might be like 7 p.m. GMT, which is the Nigerian time, right? So 4 p.m. EST. So GMT. So it's gonna be, yeah, I think 8 p.m. Yeah, 8 p.m. the Nigerian time. So yeah, so we'll be here. You should be here to do a watch along for that opening ceremony, and it promises to be a good one. Um, uh, big up to you. How do you? I don't know how you pronounce your name. I so do you do watching Tottenham live o'clock? I will be doing the Tottenham watch along tomorrow. You want to jump on? You're free to jump on anytime. How do I pronounce it? Is he Aldi? I think I should call you. I would call you Aldi because I don't want to crucify the last name, which is Siraputra. So I'll call you Aldi. I'll be doing the United Tottenham game tomorrow, and I you from what I look, you sound like a United fan. You sound like a Tottenham fan. Mm, okay. You're already predicting a two new Tottenham. I hope so. I hope you win for your sake. I hope you win. I think United are going to I think United are going to be too strong for Tottenham tomorrow. So we'll just wait and see. You could join us if you haven't subscribed yet. Just click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. So um, when we go on tomorrow for the game, you're with us. So today we're gonna be doing. First of all, I'm gonna be starting the I said the predicted lineup for myself, the people I'd love to see for tomorrow's game. Um, um, yeah, two people I love to see start for tomorrow's game. Okay, now FC. No, okay. Let me bring the guy that actually plays the FUT champ. Let me put him up to stage. Big up to yourself, Adi. Thanks for joining us. Please do not forget to like and subscribe and also share if you haven't done so. Yeah, without waiting for the do, let me just bring Tesh to the fore. Hey, Tesh, how you doing?
Good. How you doing? Yeah, can you hear me?
Of course, I can hear you 100%. I can hear you 100%
That's
loud and.
good.
So what you saying? What you saying? There's this guy on the channel that's okay. Let me put him up here, saying something about are you doing the games FC mobile? I don't know. I'm not. Tesh would be in a better position to.
FC Mobile. mm, FC Mobile. No, it's mainly on it. So actually, I'm having that on mainly on PC, not on mobile. No, mobile at all.
Okay,
So what? And
go ahead. Go ahead.
is the person looking to play? If you're looking to play, if you're looking for me on PC, I think it's all crossplay now. You could just use the name I think Teshkol to find me, and you can find me. I probably play most times in the evening because of work, and also because of as in the time I have right to allocate to EA. I actually plan it in terms of time, so I don't overplay.
Okay, you
Okay.
could find him on the crossplay at Teshko. That's it. So that's
Yes.
his thing. So how you doing? What's vacation like for you? It's been a while since we hop on this channel and all of that. So what you
Vac-
say?
Vacation. Oh, it was good though. Actually, came to see you.
I know, I know, I know, I
I
know.
I went to see Drex. It was fun. The beautiful place. Uh, Down there, beautiful place, right? In terms of the river, even the what they called the snow was beautiful. But vacation was good though.
Mm-hmm.
Vacation was good. Being able to see it, spend time with family. I think that's the key thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spending time with family, and yeah, coming back also resting, knowing work starts work started on the second, but I think it was cool though, just to at least take that break from work. Last year was a bit hectic towards the end though, in terms of my planning,
Mm-hmm.
uh, my role in my company, right? So
Mm-hmm.
towards the end of the year was very what I call it busy, but we're back now. It's a bit lighter, and we go
Night schedule,
upward
right?
and move forward. Yeah, yeah. How
Okay,
are you?
upward and for. I mean, I'm all right. It's been like I was just saying a while ago that it's been a while since we were on the stream, and yeah, we hope to watch my call it. We hope to get like I was telling people this year is going to be a beautiful one. We're going to be experiencing peace. We're going to be experiencing love, and also we're going to be experiencing sports in all different shades, right? All right, we have the AFCON, we have the Euros playing, we have the business part of the league as well.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, Aldi, we're gonna be talking about the game, right? We're gonna be jumping into that game right now, and we would want your take as well. So, yo, Tess, what you think about tomorrow's game? Let me hear your thoughts about the
Tomorrow's
game before
game,
we jump into other matters.
tomorrow's game for sure. Though I think it should be. So it's tough because with United, you don't understand. You don't quite know what you'll get. But I think in
Mm-hmm.
terms of how Tottenham play, which is similar to how the Aston Villa plays, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can see most likely that there's an opportunity for us to kind of will I say to um to beat them to get a result from that game. In
Mm-hmm.
terms of they play a high line, we have players that are very fast on what they call on the counter. So Rashford most likely will play that game.
Mm-hmm.
Garnacho will play that game. And if also
Mm-hmm.
if you look at Spurs, Spurs are missing some players, and that includes their key man and their captain, Son, who's in the I think the Asian Cup, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
They're also missing some key African players who are back on what they call the African Cup of Nations. So
Mm-hmm.
I see an opportunity there in terms of but how we're going to what they call it us getting the result. But Pedro Porro is on good form, and
Mm-hmm.
Rashford will be playing against Pedro Porro. So I'll love to see um, how that what it called how that plays out. And this guy said he says let me just put it here so you can see here. He says Son Heung-min player Satyam is my idol. And I think for most for I think even not on the Asian piece around the world, Son is basically is a thorough professional. And every team in the world, I guarantee every big team, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Man United, everything we want Son is a complete player. He's very focused, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad he's not playing tomorrow because he's too dangerous. Like it's like he has. It's on. I know his pace has dropped a bit, but
Mm-hmm.
his intelligence and his ability to shoot the ball. It's almost like it's nine. So thank God it's missing tomorrow. But hopefully I think we can get a result though, based on how they play in terms of a high line um uh for Tottenham.
Okay, so you think okay, in my before we go into the let me just take this off for now before we go into the player select starting 11. So what about United? Because I know you're talking about sports, but what about United? What do with the way we play right now? Does it beam you or does it fill you with any confidence at all?
So the only reason I think like our gameplay, the way we play suits a counter attacking style.
Mm-hmm.
And in that, I see what it called. I see in terms of some opportunities there. So we're good at the counter. We're not a team that holds the ball, and but I see lots of domination from Spurs. To be fair, but I see what they call in terms of clinicality. I'm a bit what they call. I think we'll probably have the edge over them. Although we've not been scoring, but I don't think they have that what they call. They have a whole unit to play. But on our side, I think our counter-attacking style of play can help us basically get a result tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. Like, but I don't. I feel like it's gonna be the same type of gameplay Spurs had with City, right? Where most people were expecting them to kind of what's the word now do play the high line and all of that, right?
Mhm,
But but um but they didn't. They went more conservative, and they ended up getting a draw in that game, which to me, on the one hand, I saw it, I knew something like that was going to happen,
Mhm.
but I just felt like because whether I would like it or not, history has a way of showing himself, especially when it comes to um um especially when it comes to history has a way of showing itself when it comes to the EPL games, right?
Mhm.
So I don't think I think we would, based on history, there's really nothing there. It swings. It's like it could go either ways. But for me, based on performance and gameplay this thus far this season, ah, I know it's a United. We're an United channel, and I hate to say this. I just don't see us winning that game tomorrow.
Yeah,
Honestly, I just see us winning
I
that
just
game
like
tomorrow.
I said, getting a result, it could be a draw, but I
Mm-hmm.
think we will get a result. And again, Aldi wants to be a moderator. 100%, you can.
Mm-hmm.
And you can. That's fine. But let's is it what do you think about Onana?
Okay, my take on Onana is the fact that why is he still here? Why is he still here?
Yeah.
AFCON starts today at 3 3:45. No, my time is going to be 4 p.m. AST, right? Which is like 8 p.m. Nigerian time, right?
Mhm.
AFCON starts today. Why they play? Why is still they United? Why is he still hanging around, right? So it's those are the kind of decisions that a manager would make or a team would make that don't fill me with confidence. What was the point in getting a backup goalkeeper if you weren't foreseeing something like this coming? You understand what I mean?
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Like it's
It makes so when people say we have a manager that tries not to be inclusive, that's not trying to be inclusive. Sorry, that's the word. That's not
Mhm.
trying to be inclusive, right? Some of us tend to be like, no, no, no. But the truth is, he is not inclusive. He's just doing all what he can. Like he's playing for the win. And the minute a manager starts, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but the minute the manager starts playing for to win and to keep his to win and to keep his job, that's the minute I don't see them as
Mhm.
the I see them as they've lost it. They've lost that edge. Onana, we are playing what? We are playing tomorrow. We are playing a
Mhm.
game tomorrow. Cameroon is playing a game on Monday.
Mhm.
Is
Mhm.
Onana going to be playing for them?
No, so I don't think so. I don't think it because from that coach's perspective, I don't expect him to play Onana because in that he has barely trained with the team. As a ball playing goalkeeper, your aim is to be able to what they call it, play with the team, not just as a keeper, right? And this is where I see I'm very very confused with this situation. I'm very confused. One thing I see here is if Onana was playing well, if he was doing well, probably excellently well, will he still be here?
No, even if he was doing excellently. Okay, that's the question. Okay, if he was doing excellently well, will he be
Will it
here?
still be here? Because it
Will
will
he be
feel
try?
like
Will he try? Yeah, I have held down my spot. Let me give it
boss
to
go and
this.
come back. No matter what this guy does, it's fine. I'll come back. I'll keep my place. So I think right. I think in terms of management, it's poor management from what they call them from Ten Hag, and that's where it goes back to some of the decisions which I see uh, Ten Hag has made. I like Ten Hag, and I still want them to give him time. But I think in terms of recruitment, one needs to what they call take that off him. You see, we had a goal keeper. What's his name? A kid.
Or the one that was sent out
Yeah,
on
I think
loan.
it was it sent or I
No,
think
no, no. It was
it was
sold.
sold. It
Yeah.
was sold. Yeah, yeah, it was sold. So if the aim was not to what they call play a second goalkeeper regularly, right? Why don't you just keep that? Which to me it was actually good in his feet with his feet. Keep him, develop him, and let's see because it's just a year. Bayinda has been here for a year. Most likely, probably will play almost like let me say only 10 or
No,
20% of the
but
games.
no, but with that young boy, would you? On the one hand, I hear what you say, but on the other hand, I feel like for the
Be-
boy's career, the boy made a good decision to go
no, so
that
no, so
way.
So the boy made a good decision. I agree, right? But I'm saying, right, if won't it be at least we are struggling with money, right? We're struggling
Hmm.
with money. If you had sold, if you struggle with money, keep that kid. Don't buy Benda. Let's hold that money. Let's save it towards something else. I think we're spending like we have so much money, and I think
But in there was about what, 5 million euros, which is like what, 3 point something, 4 million. So it's that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Why
mhm,
why sell one prospect only to go buy, spend money
another
to buy, right?
one
And
that
it's
you
not
don't
balanced.
trust.
Yeah, you don't. That's the thing.
You don't trust the keeper.
Oh, no, no, no. Aldi, I can't speak Indonesian. I can't. No, no, no. I big up from me. Big up all the way from Indonesia. Big up to you, my bro. It's Aldi. I cannot speak Indonesian. I'm actually from Nigeria. I actually
What's
don't
the
know.
what's the language there? What's the language?
I,
What do they speak?
I don't know, but I have no. I have no idea. It should be. There should be some of them should speak Mandarin, right? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Oh, do you mean the first game, Tottenham versus United, where Tottenham won 2-0, right? That
Yeah,
game, that game. If you're talking about that game, Aldi, that game we shot ourselves in the foot
yes,
because
I
we
agree. I
had
think
we
we
had
lost that game.
in the first half, we had chances to put that game to bed. Although some would argue that the referee was not on his best performance that day because there was so much many. There was a call for a penalty which he said he wasn't going to give because the ball to them, by their definition, it wasn't the penalty. That's why I said, and he had
Calls.
some other wrong calls, right? So, but that aside, we shot ourselves in the foot. We are not clinical. That game in itself, let's talk about that game. That game in itself ended up showing us things. Because if you cast your mic back to that game, you ended up showing us things that we've so far in this season, we've come to realize that we keep doing gaming, we keep repeating it, game in, game out, week in, week out. We are not being clinical like we should be. Imagine we're playing a Wigan side in the FA Cup, 33 chances created, only 2 goals.
Yeah,
So, and where most of our players are doing they be doing too much just because I don't know why.
it's
Right? But
not.
if, mhm.
So it's not a coincidence we're scoring less goals. Honestly, it's
What do you mean by that?
basically it's the coaching. It's simple. It's not a coincidence. I don't see. It's not a coincidence. It's the way the coach wants to play. It's not a coincidence because if you last year
Is
we
that is
scored.
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad
Because you
thing.
see, goals win game. But I'm saying when you say it's the way the coach wants to play, right? The coach wants to set up in a way where everybody can score, not just one guy. Would you take that as a bad thing, or would you say, okay, it's a process? With time, we would yield the result of the process will yield in time.
in a
What's your take?
game in a game when everyone wants to score, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, you can see it clearly. There's a distinction in Arsenal. Everyone
Mm-hmm.
scores, but there's total teamwork. In
Yeah,
United, everyone's only few people scores. Everyone
mm-hmm.
wants to score by themselves, but basically no one scores,
They
and
avoid
and
the teamwork. Yeah.
it's lack of teamwork, right? So if you play as a team, right, I can guarantee you opportunities will open up basically even as in to everyone will score because now it's like a team where you know what the opponent doesn't know who is doing what.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like everyone will score, but in a game where you see okay, only certain people won't score. For example, let me not go into Rashford and the rest. Let's take Scott McTominay as an example. His sole aim in a game is not to play the ball. It's not to play the ball. It's not to pass the ball.
It's
Nothing.
just to score the hot goal here
It's
and there.
just to score the odd goal here and there. So you know why the manager can pick him in this game? Is that so? So you say the manager
No,
wants everyone to score.
if we rationalize it from what the way you're talking about it now, right? If aim is to just score, right? If the aim is to just score,
Mhm.
why why, and for so that the manager can pick him next game, right?
Mhm.
isn't he trying to contribute a quota? Isn't he trying to say, okay, I'm going to do what I know how to do best? Although we know he doesn't know how to score, because what was the last time he scored a goal? Galatasaray, and it's been what? It's been 4 or 5 games post that game, and he hasn't scored a goal, right? One can't one argue that, okay, he's trying to do what he feels he knows how to do best, right? Can't somebody do I you know me, I'm not a McTominay fan. I'm just trying to play,
To be,
just
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
reason it out from the other side.
balance
Yeah, like,
both sides. Yes.
yeah, can't one argue and say, okay, you know what? He knows on the midfield he can't really spray those passes. He can't really do that what he needs to do in terms of link the defense and the attack, right? Um um okay, but he could maybe put in a tackle, and most especially importantly, he could get to the end of maybe a cross or a play, being the box, any loose ball, he can actually sweep it and get a goal. Wouldn't you say he is trying to play to his own ability, as to, and that's a positive? Wouldn't you, what would you make of that? Wouldn't you attribute that to be some level of positivity on his behalf?
So, for example, let me say, if you're building a house, right,
Mm-hmm.
and you have spaces for doors and windows,
Mm-hmm.
and you want windows basically to be what they call, windows are basically transparent. They bring light in, into the house.
Mm-hmm.
Most doors, basically the front doors, right? They what they do, they they are more for security. So
Mm-hmm.
every piece, right, has its own function. Now, will you place a window in space of your doors, saying, okay, you know what, at least the window can bring light into the house, when basically it shouldn't be there?
I understand, but I get you. I get
Because
you. I get you.
what I'm saying in essence is that, right, McTominay might be okay player that basically comes in and score. And I'm not saying kicking out on from United. No, McTominay loves the club.
Mm-hmm.
McTominay wants to play for the club. He has his heart for the club. But then, well, you have to use him properly as a manager. You have to use him properly as a manager. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you have to analyze, okay, you know, this guy, this high plays, right, right? Can I probably put him as a bench player? Can I bring him as what they call, as in, not because if you see in a whole game, right, his impact, it doesn't really make lots of mistakes though,
True.
but his impact on the game is almost like is very minimal,
True. True.
extremely minimal. So basically, it's like, if you know, then you know, in time of Ferguson,
Yeah.
you see probably what playing that sometimes you're like, you know, this player is key for this match, right?
True. True.
So there are certain games you use McTominay for. So to me, honestly, I don't even blame the kid. I blame the management. I blame, because
Okay.
I think it's not being used right. So at the end, by when we're going back to scoring goals,
Mm-hmm.
you need to build a team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as a team, you will score goals,
Okay.
because then, right, everyone trusts, and you know, okay, everyone will do their jobs, and
Mm-hmm.
everyone basically, okay, we are a team. We are not glory hunters.
True.
The one aim, our aim is to win for the club, and was that is what, if that is the focus, I can guarantee you that you could see players having like what they call double figures.
Okay, so today we're going to keep it short, maybe a little bit under 40 minutes. So let me just, um, guys, if you're just joining in, if you're just tuning in, this is the Hub Sports with Admiral Drex and Tej doing the United Tottenham preview. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so. Give us a thumbs up. Yeah. Um, yeah, like I said, we're gonna be doing more. We've been away for a while, since the back end of December, I believe. But everybody has been busy. Tesh was on vacation. Tesh does the EA Sport, the FUFC
Yeah, no,
EA.
yeah, EAFC, and please, I do several content, and I'm trying to what they call them specialize. I need help from the community, right? What exactly do you want to see? And please leave that in the comment section. I'll go through it. What exactly do you want to see? I can have the what they call the EAFC career mode, where I can have what they call, I play Ultimate Team. Not the best. I think I'm in a Division 4. Right? I'm
Mhm.
in Division 4. Because I don't play regularly. I play
Yeah.
the squad battle. So let me know what you want to see, and I can what they call, I can build what they call my, or the EAFC to basically suit the community.
Okay, so big up guys. If you like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't liked the videos thus far, please do. We count on you to do that. So Tesh, without wasting more time, we're gonna bring up the lineup. But first of all, I want to talk about the few things that happened. Maybe in about 5 minutes to talk about a few things that happened. With the reports coming out that Alvaro Fernandez
Mhm.
is sealing a move to Benfica and United are actually closing in on an agreement for
Okay.
the young left back to actually go to what should we call it, to Benfica to
Okay.
play. And Fabrizio Romano actually initially stated that it was gonna be it was gonna be a loan, more like a permanent deal, but he has come back to say um, that it's not at the moment. It's not a permanent one.
Hmm.
It's the idea of the talk about permanent game as a permanent move has been changed to more like
Alone.
a loan. But there was a statement in there that caught me off, that threw me off a bit. Like, if you're loaning, why would there be a sell-on clause? Doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you're saying a loan move, I'm just trying to look for it. But before, why I talk about that, let's talk about what do you make about the Sancho. I know a lot have been spoken about it. I don't want to do all too much about it, but what do you make about the Sancho thing?
The issue with Sancho is Sancho first of all, as a professional,
Mm-hmm.
your first goal and your first aim is to what they call it, is to your role, your task, right?
Mm-hmm.
To your task, right? Regardless of your what they call it, your conditions, or probably rea- your um your position with your manager, as long as you can
Mm-hmm.
still as long as you
Mm-hmm.
can still play, as long as you can play the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all you need to do is, okay, let me focus in helping my team, focus
Mm-hmm.
in doing my job, and
Mm-hmm.
whatever happens, I can probably leave in the summer if my because then me and the manager, we are not what they call, we're not getting along. As long as Sancho would have made himself available, apology, because to me that tweet once that tweet came out, we all knew what was going to happen. He needed to apologize, not
Mm-hmm.
apologizing. He might think he's
Mm-hmm.
doing it for what they call for the I am right. But at the same time, when you see that there are millions of people that what they call that look up to you, there are
Mm-hmm.
millions of people that basically that support you. The
Mm-hmm.
least you could do is forget about what my problem with the manager. Let me focus. Let me make myself available, even if
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even if I'm not picked. I keep training like David Beckham did when he was at Real Madrid. He kept training every day. He came early to train every single day until I believe it's Capello.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, the players told him, "You please play these guys in." He has been a thorough professional, and he played. To me, I expected the same from Sancho, but Sancho again is most likely is being advised correctly. They're looking for a brand perspective now. Going to Dortmund, to me, it's fine. You have the right to say, "Okay, I'm happy to be back on the pitch." To me, it's fine because again, you obviously you weren't playing, right? So to you say, I'm happy to be back on the pitch. That's good. I see lots of players commenting on it. It seems like, oh, you know what, the players are actually backing his actions. But I can guarantee you, those players backing Sancho, they can't do that in their current club, not with Pep or not with Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid. So Taylor, if it's Sasha, to me, would have probably put his head down, level, even though he's not being picked. Go to training, apologize to the manager, be a professional, and in January you can actually go on loan. But
Hundred
then
percent. 100%.
it's you putting your ego and yourself above everyone else, right? Above everyone else, you put your ego above everyone else, right? So it's to me, it's more so like
Good evening, bestie. Bestie is one of our I call him Sir Bestie, right?
Okay.
We're from the same Telegram group. How you
Okay.
doing,
Okay.
Bestie? Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So to me, so what I'm saying in essence is that right, we Sancho to me had an opportunity to do what's right, but then shows his own pride and everything over everyone else. And honestly, I wish him good luck to Max. I think it's a good footballer, but from an attitude perspective, that's very poor. It's very poor. And whosoever is advising him, they should probably look at him and
I
say,
know,
"What have I done?"
I know for sure that he's been healed advice. Even the comment he made, the statement he put out there for when he was going back to Dortmund when the deal was finally done, right? That statement you could just tell reeks of just shades, and so it's to me. I think that guy he's currently being ill advised
Mhm.
as to what to do. But enough of it, right? I couldn't get the Abaro. I got the Abaro Fernandez thing, but it's more like I couldn't get it to be shared on the screen. But I might just read it out and see. But what do you make honestly? What do you make about the Abaro Fernandez? Don't you think we should be calling him back, knowing fully whether he's been he can do no wrong when you talk about the left back position, right? He can do no wrong. We have a Luke Shaw who's been here for like what 9, 10 years, and he doesn't really he doesn't really feel me with confidence lately. Now listen to this. Say conversation between at first. Fabrizio Romano tweeted and said Benfica are closing in on the deal to sign 2003 born fullback Alvaro Fernandez. Personal terms agreed now. The contract is ready. Agreement being finalized with United on permanent transfer as per a record, right? The outlet that broke the story. But later
Yeah.
he said he came back, I think an hour later, and said conversation between Benfica and United on final details for Habaro are still going. It could be a different formula and no longer a permanent transfer. Talk taking place today. It remains closed. And even the record have come out to say that it's almost getting done in the final hours. I think they said it was earlier this morning. They said it was in the final hours of the final. They were getting close to actually getting a common ground and signing and doing all the paperwork and all of that. So, but my question is, what do you think? Should we be loaning him to Benfica or keeping him and giving him time, knowing fully whether we only have one established natural left back in Luke Shaw. Dallo is just playing left back position as a more of an inverted put kind of thing, right? But big up, GB. But do you think we should be calling him back from that loan and giving him time?
Honestly, it's two things here. We can look at it from two points of view: one, a financial point of view,
Mm-hmm.
and one also the others, the other being what they called a best in class point of view. Is Alvaro Fernandez the best in class we can get from a right back now? The answer most likely is no.
No, left
Right. So
back. But no, but
sorry,
Tess,
sorry,
listen.
left back.
Tess, let me cut you there. Sorry to interject, right? But the truth is, if we gave um if we gave what's his name, this kid named Genasho and Maino playing time, right? Genasho was the best among his peers for the left wing position. Maino the best among his age peers for the defensive stroke central midfield position. Alvaro Fernandez, right? Oh, okay, okay. Alvaro Fernandez for his position was the best among all the left back we've seen in terms of from coming up from the youth setup, right? One, I would think. Now I'll read what GB said, but I would think that bringing him back and slowly maybe integrating him into the team as with the way the manager did for the likes of Kenasho and Maino and even Dango and Kamboala, right? It wouldn't hurt to actually bring this guy back. But I'm looking at it again and saying maybe the plan was to keep this boy on loan. And like what GB is saying, say as far as Fernandez, yes, I would loan him until the summer. and then let him fight it out with Malasia for the left back spot. Move Shaw inside or sell him. GB, I like the. I wish I could just erase the part that says move Shaw inside. I would have just said move Shaw on.
No,
Move
no,
Shaw.
but I think I really agree with him on that. Move your inside, meaning as a CB, I'm thinking that's what he's saying. Of course,
Yeah,
again,
of course, that's what he's saying. Like more like a cover
because
up for Martinez.
so
Yeah.
move your inside because then right, so Shaw knows okay, you know what, I don't have to run up and down all the time. That's it's getting older, right? But he has he has intelligence of the game. So moving in inside to me is a good option. Honestly, I won't lie. I think it's a good option, for sure. I know Shaw divides the fan base in terms of how long he has been here and in terms of his output or productivity as well as his injury record.
No,
But
but Shaw's injury record is Shaw is down to um
GB, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, man. Big up.
GB is actually agreeing with you. Shaw is, I think his injury is down to that fatal one he had as a result of he breaking his legs and all of that. So right now you could tell that his mobility down the wing is actually a little bit impaired as a result of that. I think he's still in some sort of the pain has resurfaced or something, maybe picked up a knock and aggravated it or something, right? But I kind of I share your sentiment as to moving him inside and more like a cover up, backup or a backup for Lisandro Martinez, right? But okay, I hear you guys. I hear you guys.
because
So
because if you look at it, right, you know Shaw is very, and again, Shaw is good on what they call ball control. Shaw
mhm.
is good on passing. So to me, if that's how we want to play, it's a very good player to come back and basically and continue what the first or the whosoever is the first choice there, or probably if he has to play in line with someone, he can continue that style of play. So to me, sure, I'll probably keep him. But going back to Fernandez, the reason I asked, right, whether is it the best we can get, right? In terms of, or
It's
is
not
it the
about
best?
getting it. Now you just, it's like we are penny pinching at the moment. We don't know how much it's available to spend and all of that. Now, I share you guys' sentiment. Like I've come to now, okay, look at it from the broader perspective. Keep him there till until the what should we call it? Until the summer. Bring him on, reassess. But if he's going to Benfica, I don't think it's a 6 month loan spell. But we'll wait and hear what the report finally says when it is done. But in my opinion, I think, yeah, I think I will agree with you guys. Leave him on to whatever loan deal he has or loan spell he wants to have, then bring it back by the summer when the new 25% have decided on what they want to do with their with themselves and with their 25%. Because right now feels like they don't know what they want to do. They are just all over the place trying to sort out issues that are not meant. They should be looking at other things. Now it's like they're trying to preserve the crap and get rid of the goodies we have. So I don't know. But first of all, me as if I am to do it strategic review of that club, someone like Rashford, his name is, I'm writing him up immediately because guess what? 2 seasons ago, this guy was trekking on the pitch. He didn't want to play for, he gave shit performance for Ole. He kept leaking out stories. I don't know if he was the one, but stories were being leaked out that Ole wasn't this, Ole wasn't that. But they forgot prior season, Ole was having them ball. The season when Ole took over the job, Ole was
But
having them ball, but all of a sudden things were going down. So I'm saying that for me, I'm writing him up. It's the first name on my list to write up because you can't.
do, sorry to cut you, right? And I agree with what you're saying. But what I was thinking about this today thoroughly. I was thinking about, why do players have so much power in this club? Why do as in what's going on? And I came to a relation, basically these players, basically from what they do or probably their brand they've built, right? They kind of bring lots of money or probably publicity to the club.
No, but the club
Now,
gives them publicity too. Because if it wasn't the
oh,
club,
yes,
who
that's
knows
what I'm saying.
who? Okay, now ask yourself this question: who
Mhm.
knows Marcus Rashford? Who knew him?
So absolutely no one knew. So we've basically put him on that pedestal now. It's not like that's why it's so stupid. Now we've made him like you train him to be your
Yeah,
boss.
we made him the star. Now we are trying to look. We are trying to leak his backside.
Uh, yes.
Take cue from him. Take instruction from him.
So to me, we need to kill that mentality from the team. And let's say, forget who you are, forget your amount of followers, forget what you do, forget it. I can guarantee if that is done, if there's a change in the culture of the club, some of these players you see, I can guarantee you, because they might not step up, right? But there will be a change in attitude because they know, you know what I'm bringing before doesn't matter anymore. What I need to bring now is the football. Because when Rashford's counterpart are going to negotiate the contract, they can go based, okay, he's doing this, but they'll also go heavily on the commercial side. When we weight it and say, okay, no, the football side takes 90% precedence, and the commercial is only 10 for now, and we can probably review that in time because we want to be focused on developing the football piece. Because basically, what we've done, right, the commercial side is so high, the football is here. We need to basically put it back, whereby it's uh, balance.
Balance.
That's the only way we can succeed because now we're basically like this, and we cannot succeed if we balance it out now. We probably might we will certainly still make revenue, but a bit more than what we're making initially. But then you also have what they called, which the
A stable culture and
a stable culture, and also in future you're generating more fans because people now think, oh, you know what, it's still United. I can guarantee you, give it 30 years, let Man City continue winning, right? Let Man City continue winning. They will start to generate fans. They will start to, it's gradually, they might not be there now, but gradually they will generate fans.
for me, GB, let me see. GB is coming in strongly. Yes, unfortunately, Rashford is not a leader. We would like him to be, but some people just don't have that in them. It's a personality trait. That's all. Some are leaders, or others aren't. But I get you. But GB, when somebody is somebody that we think to be a leader isn't actually showing no leadership skill, right? Not on the one hand, and it's not trying to be. It's not. It's okay. Since Rashford got his contract extension, right, on new contract, can we say he's been he's been the Rashford that we saw towards the Fed prior to that? Because this same thing happened in, is it 2021, 2022, or the season before that, where he actually was playing super good for contract. The season this guy was sacked, Ralph Ragnick came in. I remember Rashford walking on the pitch, himself and Lingard just doing nothing.
And you
And
see,
and you know how fans were crying. Oh, if this guy wants to continue like this, sell him off. Reports came that PSG was looking to get him. United had to do something. I think they told him, 100%, my bestie, 100%. I think United had told him, like, yo, listen, you'd have to sit up and give us one season, or give us something to be able to give you this new contract so you don't go to because United wanted to secure him, and United will not just give him a new contract off the rubbish season he had on the was it the
they actually wanted to give me a contract
they
regardless
wanted to give him a contract
yes,
regardless. I know,
yes,
but they wouldn't do it because there would be an uproar. They wouldn't do
yes.
it that season that they got what's his name sacked, right? That's why they had to say, okay, you know what, give us something to get something. And the man was like, okay, you know what, I'll give you maybe 6 7 months of good football. And it made, because I remember after the that's my theory though. I remember after the League Cup, everything went back to type. Everything went back to type. It was as if we were watching them again from the previous season, which, and as a team that wants to move forward, because I know we don't want to move forward. That's why I'm just taking.
Sorry, I know we don't want to move
No, we
forward.
don't want to move forward. As a team, we don't want to move forward. As
Yes,
because it's whatever. I'm gonna be joining my body very soon. It's
yes.
whatever the Glazers, the owners decide that we do. So if the owners decide we're going to be moving forward, then we will move forward. But if they don't decide, then we would stay. But I'm saying from what I've observed, as a team that don't want to move forward, they can keep him. But for if a team wants to move forward, is either you put fire in their bone or fire in their backside, so everybody knows that no one is above being dispensable, right? If you're not, now put the standard right there. If you don't make it, it's like an exam. Put the cutoff mark. If you don't make it, sorry. Even if I try to wiggle it around and you still don't make it, sorry, you're gone. right? I know people will say it's easier. I don't. People will call me all sort of names and say it's easier said than done. But you'd have to start from a spot. You'd have to. You'd have to. You'd have to be. You have to get to a point as an owner, as a businessman, where you say, you know what, I'm going to cut my losses and and take re-examine the whole situation, right, and move on. From, I bet you, if United sell Rashford today, Eshko,
Mhm.
everybody in that team, you would see you
And
remember
again,
remember after the sorry to cut you, remember after the Ragnick season, right, everybody was saying United needed to make a big statement in that transfer window with outgoings, not more so incomings, with outgoings. I'm telling you, if they had done something in terms of getting rid of some of these overhyped
so
players. Go ahead.
for me, I won't say it's a statement, right? You have to make a business a business and a what they call it, a football decision. Let's not just go, okay, the fans want XYZ. Let's go with what they call what exactly is right. And at that time, I wish Bess is saying here, Rashford is United most sellable asset. At this point in time, is the best time we can cash in for Rashford, because honestly, I see Rashford going the Lingard route. The only
Oh, of
difference
course, of course, of
between
course.
Rashford and Lingard is basically Rashford has more social presence, right? It has more what they call followers. I see. So to me, if honestly, from a business point and a sporting point and a team harmony perspective, because now you're basically cutting down wages, right? You're cutting everyone that's probably paying over 300, but you want to leave one person that's there, and the person is actually not providing the output that actually pushes the team forward. Cannot be the leader, cannot be the face of the team. At this point, he is the most sellable asset. I will sell him from a business point of view, sell him, and then reinvest that money in the team.
100%, 100%. I hear you, 100%. So let's just look at because we're already rounding up. I think. Well, let me see what GB is saying. GB agrees with you 100%. So Tech, what are you saying? The lineup.
Lineup. Obviously, we know Onana is here, and there's a reason why he's here, so he will keep.
My days, my days. I'm just tired of that guy, man. My
it
days.
will be in goal. Onana will be in goal for sure, 100%.
Let me
That's I think
see.
that's if it's an exam, you already have a 1 point.
1 point standard
Yes,
SOP. So Onana, right?
yeah. It would be shocking if Binder keeps. I swear, like it should be the most, as in honestly, what Onana is here, so okay.
Also, report has it that Martinez is actually fighting. Is in the running to for fitness for this game. So right, okay, let's
Honest
go with right back first. Well, right back.
right back. So I don't know who's available, and so because
Only choice available. I will go
it's
with.
just Aaron, and probably on left back we go with Dalo.
So why we go with Dalo? Make up your mind for who you think. Who do you think? Because if you get it right, then we know you see in the future. So what do you say?
On
Varane should be here or Evans?
I think Evans plays left.
Mm-hmm. Varane
Varane
right.
plays right. I don't think those guys will come in the team yet. No.
Okay, but so who do you think?
So right, Varane, and
Okay.
left Evans. Yeah,
I actually was going to go with the same Evans and Varane thing.
yeah.
Anyway, then okay, middle.
Middle. So obviously we know that's another point again, Bruno. That's 2 points in the exam.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
And so that's this one is key for me though. Uh,
I hear
so if
Casemiro is back. He's also himself, and like I said, Lisandro Martinez. Both of them actually
so
can.
I don't know their level of fitness, but I'm saying what I think the manager will do. He'll play Kobe, and what they
Mm-hmm.
call and if Ericsson is
Ericsson.
there, yeah, because I think Casemiro it won't. I don't think he will just bring them in though. It might, but I think he'll put Ericsson and Kobe.
Do you think
What do you
Ericsson?
what do you make of Paul insane Kobe should be playing lots of game? And if you heard.
I didn't hear, but is Kobe playing lots of game?
Because he's saying right to keep him grounded and also to probably to manage his
Oh,
development. He
yeah.
says it won't play him for every game, so basically keep him grounded so he doesn't feel like he's already there yet. So I think that's what he meant. Which for me, I think I agree. And I don't agree because then at the end of
Because
the
that
at the
that
end of the day,
statement that statement
is the mentality.
there's a two side to that statement, right? Two side
Mm-hmm.
to it is you want him to get game time, you want him to build momentum, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want him to build. GB is actually saying
Mm-hmm.
Evans and Varane. Yeah, we got that. Maino, McTominay, and Pelistri.
Wow. Oh
Not
boy.
Ericsson.
No, no, this
Maino.
guy. So I think I can always say this guy is not really the best. He doesn't really like Bruno. I probably think so. Yeah. Yes, is that true? I think he doesn't like. And again, honestly, to me, right?
But
Pe- Pelestri is someone that what do you call that? It can. It's someone that I think is a team player,
I
but I
get.
don't think he's a team player. So I've never seen him play 10. So I don't know if I probably say play 10, but he's a team player for sure.
Okay, on the right wing, who do you think would go with Ganacho or Pelestri?
Ganacho. I think that's what the manager will do. But for me, I'll pick Pelestri, but I think the manager will pick Ganacho. And we know now that we
Ah,
know.
boy, this is also a giveaway question.
So imagine out of 11, you already gotten a 3 over 11 first.
You don't need to
If
read now. You don't
you
need
know
to
to
read. You
first.
don't need to read. This one's also look like a giveaway too.
No, this one is not a giveaway though. This one probably because
Who do you think will start? Masha?
I don't know, not Marshall, but I because he might be creative. I think Hoyland has struggled a bit.
So Hugo has gone to what is it, Bristol Rover? I think has gone on loan.
So Hoyland, I honestly for me, I'll patient with Hoyland for whenever we start playing as a team. So whenever
Yeah, because right
that
now we don't
we
play
don't
as
play
a
as a
team.
team.
I'm
So
gonna
so
put
you're picking McTominay
yeah,
over Ericsson.
Bestie said put McTominay there, so I'm gonna put
Uh,
McTominay there.
Okay.
And he's saying I wouldn't play Casemiro or Martinez this week.
Yes,
They are 2 weeks off following. Yeah, I agree
yes, I
with you.
agree.
Let them heal properly and go and go. But Bestie, what do you make? Okay, let me just. He says Oiland
Hoyland
up
up front,
front. He want
left,
Bruno on
left.
the right and Pelestri in the middle. All right, but
Bruno on the right is a bit tricky though, but Bruno doesn't have pace. That's my only concern. He doesn't
but
have pace.
himself and Pelestri can actually um interchange that
It's a
role.
change, right? Yeah, Bruno, as in Bruno on the right is probably, I think, because this game, right,
But
pace will be
best,
very key.
let me just ask Bestie. Bestie, do you think? What do you think towards the end of the game? If we let's say we're winning like 2 or 3-1, do you think it's safe maybe 10 minutes to give Casimiro and Lisha some game time just to give them some level of preparation as to because they've been away from the EPL for a while, so just some level of preparation and some level of real game competitive fitness. What do you think? Tesh, what do you make of that? What do you think?
I think in terms of you took about Martinez and Casemiro,
Casimiro.
right? I'll probably have them play the next match in the FA Cup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
I
I
see.
think it's a
And it's
lighter.
it's safer that way. Yeah.
It's safer, right? So yeah. If they can't beat those guys, then something's wrong.
All right, guys, we've come. This is how we hope we think we're gonna be lining up. All right. He said no. He's saying no. Don't even play them at all. Keep them away.
Okay,
Let them
keep me away.
recuperate and heal properly. All right, guys, we've come to the end of today's show. Um, Thank you all for joining. Thank you all, Bestie. Big up to you, Bestie. Big up to you, Audi. For so many that just flashed in and flashed out, thank you so much. Please don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. Like I said, we'll be getting some more content. Like the AFCON is on. I think I should be live for the AFCON game, Cote d'Ivoire versus Guinea-Bissau later today, which is about. In about 2 hours and 45 minutes. I should be back. All right. So Eshko, thanks for joining me today. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, Bestie. Thank you, guys. It's been wonderful seeing you all, knowing that 2024 will be that year that everybody break forth, everybody gets what they want. It's going to be love and light and peace. And don't forget that you got saved by somebody. So acknowledge that there is somebody that actually, at the end of the day, we're all going to meet. Take it easy until we see you again. Peace and light, love and light. I'm out of here.
How's it going, guys? Big up.
Peace. Yo, any final words? Yeah.
Final words. I think, I think tomorrow, let's just go and get a result tomorrow. Let's
Yeah. What do you
play.
think about? Let me just before 2 minutes. Let me get your thoughts. 2 minutes. What Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea? What do you think tomorrow?
Ah, Nigeria for sure, 100%. We have lots.
Say again.
We have lots of strikers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really concerned about our midfield, but I think we should be fine. We should be able to post. I think my most concern is more towards the end of the, towards the later phase of the competition. We should be fine though.
All right, guys. That's it. You heard from Eshko. Press score prediction for the United Tottenham game. What's your score prediction and that of the Nigerian Equatorial Guinea game?
Score prediction: United and Tottenham will be 1-1.
Okay.
And Nigeria Equatoria will probably be 2-0 Nigeria.
Okay. My take is United's gonna win 3-1, and Nigeria's gonna win 3-1 as well. All right. See you guys tomorrow. I hope my predictions are right. Peace, love, and light. We're out of here. Bye.